How's it going, guys? Again, it's been a while since I've done a video, but hopefully I should be able to fit into a more regular routine now that university's finished. I've decided to do a review of a guitar that I've currently got on eBay because obviously I'm not going to get another chance. It is extremely rare. I know I'm underselling it on the eBay listing, but I've got too many guitars. I need to start siphoning a few off. So without further ado, this is an Aria. It's a Pro 2, even though it doesn't say it on the headstock. It is a Pro 2 from 1979, or at least it appears in their 1979 catalogue. And it is the YS300. Very little information on these guitars. It was an absolute steal when I got it. I paid 40 quid purely because the guy that I bought it from was a dealer, but he'd never seen the guitar. He couldn't find any information on it, so he just assumed it wasn't worth much. So I got it for 40 quid because I just said, you know, I'll take it off your hands, save you the clutter. And it ended up, well, I did some pretty deep research and couldn't find much, but I know that these are going for sort of towards 600 quid it'll be $600 in America, places like that. But the market is not really there for it, so I'm gonna only be selling it for about sort of 300 to 400. It's brilliant. It's I got it thinking, you know, it's just a bit quirky, something that's a bit different. I really fell in love with the scratch plate because I've never seen anything like that before, and I liked that I could tell that it was a vintage guitar. Like, it looked old, because obviously I didn't know it was from the 70s when I bought it. Some deeper research reveals that it was actually made in the Matsumoku factory, and that's a bit of a giveaway from the 3-piece maple neck, and also a neck plate that was used sort of around that era by Matsumoku. There's a few things on it, but you know, it's what, 38 years old, so it's done alright. There's no actual denting in the wood, which is really good, so it could be, you know, filled in, resprayed, whatever. The only thing that really lets it down is that the owner before me replaced the original tuners, because it would seem they'd just disintegrated or something, or maybe weren't holding the tune. So the tuners aren't original, which is a bit of a shame, but what can you do? Through body stringing. And the thing that sort of really interested me was a rumour that I dug up, that the pickups used in these are from Gibson's 60s stockpile. So the rumour basically is that these are 1960s Gibson humbuckers. I don't know how true that is, but the sound would certainly confirm it. The right markings on it, so yeah, added bonus. Like I say, it's a guitar that's worth a lot, and I got it for bugger all. It's varied in what sort of style you can apply this to. I think it'd make a great punk guitar. It's sort of done me as a classic rock guitar, something that's not quite a Les Paul, sounds a lot like a Les Paul, but it's sort of like obviously a double cut version, flat top, so I suppose it's more like a Les Paul special. I didn't have to do anything when I first got it. It was, like I say, really playable condition. The neck feels beautiful. It's if you imagine late 70s Fender style finish, really glossy, but it's a proper thick gloss. I was going to recover the scratch plate with like I think I was going to use a neon green vinyl, but never got around to it, and I'm selling it before I actually do that. I think it's just better if I sell it in as original condition as I possibly can. I'm not going to source new tuners for it, it's not worth it. Rosewood fretboard, as is the usual. Quite a bit of fretwear, so it's not an unplayable amount, and there's certainly no buzz anywhere on it, but it just shows that the previous owner properly loved this guitar and played it as much as they could. which is probably why there's a couple of battle scars. Just one nick on there and one on the end there. A couple of scratches, but it's what you expect from a guitar this old. So as usual, let's see how she sounds.